Find functional hilarity at the Biffa Emporium. If it's not recording, it will give you like a good 10 seconds to find your frame, and then it's like, battery off. Do you realize by this time next week we'll be in Los Angeles?
Los Angeles.
Oh my God, I'm so fucking excited!
This is the last episode before we are in Los Angeles.
The last episode before we're in Los Angeles! What did I drop?
Oh.
Okay.
And thanks to you, the audience.
Y'all
thank you
gave
so
us
much.
$3,000.
We made our goal. Hopefully you can post
it
behind us. I am beside myself. It's surreal for me. I mean, it's
surreal for me too.
Yeah, but yeah.
I've been doing it for a minute.
You've been doing it for a minute. I literally fell into it. Like, I tripped and I fell into it.
Oh, well.
So yeah, we appreciate it. We will make a lot of posts on Poproast Official on our new Instagram, if you want to keep up with it. So yeah.
I still can't believe it. But yeah, we're going to do like lives and things like that from the Instagram. We're going to have video reviews. We're going to the Vanderpump places, so we'll be reviewing that. Yes. I'm going to go to the Hollywood sign at some point.
He will go to the Hollywood sign.
He ain't going to the Hollywood sign.
He may go, you go to the tar
And I ain't
pits.
going to the beach.
I
ain't going to the tar pits either. Ain't nobody, all the places I want to go to, don't nobody want to go. I ain't going to look at a pit of tar.
You're a tourist.
And I kind of get
You
that.
want to see the Hollywood Walk of Fame. You want to do all that. Really?
I don't give a fuck about, please.
Okay.
They pay for that shit.
Well, you want to go to the Kodak Theater at least.
No, not with LA traffic. I want to go to Runyon Canyon, and I want to go to that damn Hollywood sign to take my picture.
Okay.
I want to eat, and I want to get in the pool and the hot tub.
Even though you can go on Sunset Boulevard and just have the Hollywood sign in the back of you miles away, unless you want to be like actually near it. I don't know.
Well, I want to be close enough to be like Alex in Hollywood.
It'll happen some way or another, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am beyond grateful. I am beyond excited. I have 2 classes until spring break. Monday at 8 a.m. And then Tuesday at, I might go to the early one or the late one because you can go to either or. I'll probably go to the early one. I have to do laundry before the trip. I'm shopping there.
I want a couple of things. Everything LA has, we have it here in New York.
No, we don't. There are different buyers. There are different buyers for different stores because I feel like in New York, you have a lot of stores where you walk in and everything is like muted and drab and gray and like this. Like
Shade.
Want a... What?
Oh, well, no. That's my color scheme.
Oh, honey, that's not shade. That's just your color scheme.
Okay.
I want bright colors. I want bold. I want vibe.
Fireworks.
Yes. I want fireworks! Colors here, honey, they don't give you fireworks. I remember that Ralph Lauren store on Madison that since closed. They had those yummy, bright, creamy colors, and you just don't get those in the city. So I want to get some bright shit out in LA. You know, I like to keep it bright and sunny over here.
Dark
the world is sad enough. Fuck enough. I don't want to hear shit else sad. Not shit else. Not shit else. And when you say shit else, people know you ain't fucking around.
So this week's topics. We have Wendy and Jesse updates, unfortunately.
Jesse? What the fuck happened with Jesse? Let's get that out the way, because I'm sick of his ass.
All right. So
the
city of Chicago has officially moved on to suing him for the $130,000. It's officially in motion.
Talked about that
no, it's new. It's actually
it's like the official filing.
Right.
Okay. Well, I mean,
and now they're gonna. Well, actually, they're trying to get lawyers' fees added to it, attorney time, and they want. It was a lot. I was just like, oh no.
Well.
So they want to get him for $500,000. They want to get him in that range. So they can lock his ass up for not paying. So,
well, no, we don't have debtors' prisons in America anymore. But it would definitely fuck his coin up for real. Like, I mean, and his
credit.
coin is already fucked up. Yeah,
Who
he gonna
will
be
hire him? Who will hire Jesse in the comments? Please let me know, because
What
I
can
need
he
to
do
know.
other than OnlyFans? That's what I want to know. What can
That
he do
tea,
other than
speaking of that
OnlyFans?
tea with Jason Lee, I had to stop in my tracks as I was walking home. I
Oh,
didn't
that he
hear
was
that
fucking
tea.
Taj Mowry.
No. You said he was cuddled up with like.
Sister Smollett.
Yes, I didn't know that.
I can't believe. Like, I'm sorry. I don't like. Oh, I know that gay Hollywood is small, but
Very small.
I just can't imagine a Sissy Smollett who cuddling
Entertaining.
up. Exactly. Like, if I saw a message from something like that, all I would hit is the block button. I block you if you're ugly. If you message me on any of the apps and I block you, know you ugly. Know it.
I don't do that.
Why?
I give a courtesy hello.
Fuck courtesy.
And a thank
I give a
you.
courtesy block. I give a courtesy block. I'm not interested. You need to move on with your day, sir. Keep looking. Keep looking. Don't even waste your time on me. It ain't gonna happen over here. And I wish I don't want courtesy shit. If you ain't interested, block the fuck out of my ass. So I'm like, okay, good, gone. Clear the board for the next person.
I think Jason Lee pulls maybe these these flailing C-list celebrities by his access. Like his access to media. Just think about it for a second. You know, like with his Hollywood Unlocked, and I didn't know he was.
He didn't have Hollywood. No, whoa.
I didn't know he was 41.
He didn't have none of that shit back then. He just got on. Like, we've only known what a Jason Lee was for the past, 3 years.
You know, the popular gays have access, and stuff like that.
I don't fuck with those kinds of people. They're beneath me, quiet as it's kept.
Like, it's all superficial, and it's still Hollywood. Just to say, it's a different spectrum. There's a long
I
spectrum.
know exactly what and who you're talking about.
I'm just saying. We have it in New York. We have it in Atlanta. We have it in D.C. It's like all the major cities. Well, you know.
Then he had to say Atlanta. But
you got people losing houses.
He got a point. There is, like, a game that, fools play. I don't play it. I just went on and got my own following, and we're just chugging along
and
over
you
here.
don't even need that following.
Well, no, I need my following.
Well, no, I'm saying you don't even need
I need
that.
y'all.
No, yeah, right, exactly.
We need
you
y'all.
don't need that following that I'm talking about.
Well, that's a superficial, flaky, bullshitty, like, we're really only here till your nudes leak ass following.
Since we're, like, staying in the legal area, Kim Kardashian
is gonna be a lawyer.
A lawyer.
You know what? I'm happy for the heifer. If she wants to be a lawyer, if she's been doing this apprenticeship behind the scenes for all this time, her daddy was a lawyer. She has a degree. Let her help people. I mean, she's really gonna go into this for justice reform. Like, she ain't trying to, hurt black people. She's trying to help them. She'd been marrying them and fucking them for all these years, so go on and give back to the community you've been taken from. I'm happy to hear it. Go ahead, heifer. Go ahead.
I personally think that she's bored, since she's shown every bit of her cervix and anus.
We've seen every nook and the entire cranny.
So, like, what else to do? I mean, do something productive with, your money that you got off of black dick. That's it. Like, I'm glad that, all this black dick has inspired her to help the black community, finally. Instead of, like,
Yeah, really?
being a culture vulture. So at least she can do some type of reparations for all that black dick she's taken. Oh, like this?
Like, I have been waiting to figure out how to get one of his reads in on the Kardashians for a minute, because he really does not like those women at all.
You think it wasn't a read to me.
Was that a read to y'all? It was a read to me. I wasn't saying it was an undeserved read. It was just a read.
On to more important and pettier things, 50 Cent and Tierra Marie, the saga continues. Did you hear what happened?
Oh, You gotta know who to fight.
You can't out Petty's 50 Cent. He is proven so. Did you read it?
I read it, and child. Okay. Tierra came out with that song, I Ain't Got It. And it was cute.
And merchandise.
Oh, she opened a Teespring?
Yes, you must have didn't hear this then.
I knew that there was a song, but no, I know that 50 Cent purchased the rights to the song and the rights to, or the name of her website, the I Ain't Got It. Like, he bought all that shit. And she was about to make a coin off of it, but it's like, honey, this is pity 50. This is 50 Petty Cent. You gotta get up early in the morning to get one over on him. I mean, you saw your lawyers couldn't fuck him out of no money. What makes you think you can?
Floyd Mayweather can barely out Petty 50 Cent. He's worth maybe 3 times as much as 50 Cent.
Floyd Mayweather is an uneducated bottom.
He is. I wouldn't even say a bottom. It's an insult to bottoms.
No, it's not. I know what we are.
Well, he's a Neanderthal to me.
How can he be a Neanderthal when he's 5 foot nothing? I mean, he might be strong, but sweetie, try to get on a roller coaster.
Anywho, 50 Cent, that was masterfully petty. Like, now he can sue her again for even more money. And I'm just like, Tierra, just know when to stop. Like, I think she should just stop now.
You could be an asshole without being a complete shitty, dirty, boo-boo asshole.
That's hard for 50 Cent to do.
Yeah, because he looks like he doesn't wipe well. He does. He looks like there's, some skid marks afoot.
Okay. In other news, the new Lion King.
That's not news to me.
Well, the new trailer came out, and we get to see Scar for the first time. And there's this Twitter controversy on, Black Twitter. They be bored. And have you seen this? People are angry that Scar doesn't have the black mane, like they're in the realistic version. I mean, people are really connected to their youth, and this movie,
I'm not, honey. My youth was 15, 16 years ago. I'm over that shit.
Well,
I'm 36.
Happy birthday. Congratulations. Shout out to Phaedra. But yeah, like I don't really care that Scar doesn't have a black mane, but some other people were really butthurt about it. It doesn't matter to me, but does it matter to you in the comments?
Well, I feel like this is what happens when you do remakes. People get very upset that it's not the exact same. It's like, well, sweetie, we can't raise, Robin Williams from the dead. Like, there's some shit you just don't have to let go.
We had controversy with the genie. That's a good point. Like, people will never be satisfied. But I think it's going to be a good movie. I'm excited to see it. I'm probably not going to see it opening night because I don't like children. I need to see it at some point where it'll be empty.
You know where you can do that at?
1, 2, 3 movies?
I was going to say your living room, but yeah.
Yeah. I might have to do that. Because kids just ruin movies.
Watch it on HBO. Watch it on HBO so Beyonce can get her coin. Well, just imagine the movie's not coming out until it comes out on HBO.
Oh, okay.
It's not like you can get a spoiler.
That's a very good point.
That's another thing. These remakes, they spoiler free.
That's a very good point. I did not even realize that. Anywho, so I finally, over this week, checked out Married to Medicine LA. I enjoy it so much more than Atlanta. They're so much more likable.
They are.
The husbands are fine.
It's nice to not tune into Big Ugly and Big Ugly and Short Ugly.
It's used to
And these women are also in love with their men. You can tell, y'all fucking.
Right.
Because ain't nobody fucking on Atlanta.
Like those men.
They might act like, ooh, I finally gave Curtis
Right, I finally. Well,
Oh, I had to. It's like we don't want to hear sex is a chore.
wait, Curtis is
Big Ugly, and the other one's Big Ugly.
Oh yeah,
You got Curtis, who's the cheating Big Ugly, and then you got Cecil, who's the stupid Big Ugly, losing $25,000 on Kids Force. Honey, I'd have to off his ass for the life insurance for that. You ain't gonna run through 25 grand of my money on a dumb idea like that, on a magic bean idea. Ooh, I like literally, wake up in the middle of the night cussing his ass out for that shit.
It's just nice to see that these
I'm sure
women...
that Simone wakes up just, you dumb fuck. He deserves it.
Well, 25K.
He deserves to be beat for that.
25K. I mean, I'm sure they got that back.
It's the principle.
I know it's the principle.
They didn't get shit back. That business.
They got that
right
back from one episode, 2 episodes probably.
I'm sorry.
They make about 6 figures.
They make about $25,000 an episode. You did not need to throw away a 25 grand for a plot line.
It was a harebrained scheme
Ooh,
set up by
I'm telling you, I would have knocked the living shit out of that man. Every time I thought about it, it's like, if we gonna stay married, you got to realize whenever I think about that $25,000, I'm going upside your head. And I want to see hands in the comments for who agrees. Would you go upside your partner's head for losing $25,000 on Kids Force? Would you? I'm sorry. I have to slap him every time. I'm pissed thinking about it. If I saw Cecil, I might have to go upside his head. And Simone would say,
to marry to Madison, LA. It kind of makes ATL look a tad indigent.
I wouldn't say indigent. I would say these women have.
It's just nice to see marriages that are actually like a little intact, and you know they have sex with their men. You don't have like ATL like Dr. Jackie. You know I had to fuck. What's his name? I had to fuck
Big
Curtis.
Ugly.
I had to fuck Curtis last night when I really was thinking about Simone. Anyway, the individual ladies, you remember their names more than I do right now.
Yes.
All right, so starting with...
The one that looks like the Svedka robot.
Oh my gosh, she does. Her name is Imani. I love Imani. She's so statuesque. She looks like one of the Wakanda women. Mm-hmm. Like I could see her with a spear in her
absolutely.
hand. And she's just so... I'm sorry. She's just so like... Just so poised and like, I like her. Unfortunately, she had the fuck up with comparing that girl's house to a drug dealer's house. That was her only slip up. And she won't take ownership for it. I'm just so, it's so...
Because she thinks she's perfect.
Right, and she's a psychiatrist. I'm just thinking like, she should be the one to take the high road all the time. But I love that she's with the shit. She's from Harlem. Like, I love it.
Where is she from, Chris?
She's from Harlem.
Where?
Harlem.
There's a W in there somewhere. I don't know where, but I heard a W.
I just love it. And then, like, she has a great marriage. To, like,
what does her husband do? Because now the husbands may be cute, but they're unemployed.
You know, he's working.
As what?
I forgot. But he used to be in a R&B group in the 90s.
Portrait.
I gotta look him up. I'm sure I heard the song before.
They were very, like, you know, here and out. Like, they
like,
had their moment, but, like, early 90s.
Like, H-Town? I think it was something. Somebody rocking, knocking the boots, and you never heard anything else from him again. Mm-hmm. Anyway, you got
Diddy probably got all their money.
You got Britain.
And her unemployed husband.
He works in real estate.
That's what they always say when they ain't got a job. Greg worked in real estate.
I love their relationship. I love that, like, they switch roles. Like, he's taking the kids, and she's, like, trying to, like...
Well, it's because of all of her femininity.
She has some femininity tease. I heard Imani. I'm getting some little... I'm getting a little bit.
A light snip.
A light snip. But you know, I'm getting some real snip from Asha and
Ooh,
and
that
Tweety
bird
Bird.
face.
That's some real, like, because they known each other since, like, and then they
Grade
always do
school.
their confessionals together. Did you notice that?
I think that they're playing up like actually having lifelong friends on the show.
Yeah, that's good.
Like that's something that we've never really seen other than with like the Richards sisters and they were, you know, sisters, but they ain't really fuck with each other.
Right. And there's Shanique. I like her. She has a little Lisa Wu Hartwell tease to her, like you said. Her husband.
I said that?
Yeah. You shaded the hell out of her, like, oh, you shaded the hell out of Lisa Wu in some form of capacity. But yeah, like
I feel bad. I kind of like Shanique now.
I like Shanique. Her husband, I remember Heavenly tried to play him at first because he's so short, but he loves
And
his
I don't know
wife.
how that bullfrog is going to try to play anybody when your husband looks like a warthog.
Yeah, like a mix between a warthog and a walrus.
Ooh, yeah, there's
I can see
definitely a
him with some
walrus
tusks.
tea with Dr. Damon. He does
Right.
have a tusk tea, too.
Yeah.
A tusk tea.
But yeah, he's short and little, but he loves his wife. And I like that. And he's not that, you know, he's not terrible looking either.
He's like a more handsome Jermaine Dupri.
I'm trying to see what
Like
that would
if
look
Jermaine
like.
Dupri didn't have those thyroid Freddy eyes and
Or
would
those
actually
BDBs.
exercise.
Anyway, Asha, the aspiring actress. She gets on my nerves. She looks a little old in the face a little bit. But she's 39 only. Which
39! Girl, you need to
39.
claim 49, honestly.
She looks
and go on
older
and
than her
have your
husband.
change of life, baby. She is older than her husband.
Oh. Like, for quiet as it's kept, they could have put the other doctor in, too, for some real mess.
Mhm.
His ex. Because she's a doctor.
Okay.
Oh, that would have been such a good plot. They need to put her on the next season, if that's
They
possible.
just might.
Ooh,
She
that'd
probably
be
ain't want to
so
be
messy.
involved in the bullshit.
Right. And it looks like that was some mess back in the day. Like, she was probably a mistress, so they were intertwined. They were being switched out.
I definitely think it was like, I'm low-key seeing both of you. Y'all know I'm seeing both of you low-key, so let's just keep it cute, and whoever wins the doctor.
Right. And that's her storyline. Tweety Bird, that's the only way I know her name. I forgot her name. She's in the middle of the marquee. I finally saw her husband, and I'm just like, wow, another woman who another doctor who loves their husband. And her husband was all supportive with her in bed when she was talking about her daughter. And I was like, wow, that's nice. She brings the mess, and I get a little scissor snip, snip, snip from her too. Who else?
Jasmine.
I wanted to save the best for last.
Okay.
I wanted to save the best. Who else?
I think we've gone through everybody.
We did. So Jasmine isn't officially in the marquee for some reason. I'm thinking that's because her husband is hardly in the show.
That's what I heard. I heard that she got demoted to friend of the show because her husband wouldn't film and...
Okay. But she gives me, like I told you, she gives me a Hillary Banks mixed with Drea. Because she is not with the bullshit. She
all.
came for everybody.
She
And
really did.
I was like, okay.
And she went toe-to-toe with Imani. She said, you think I'm scared of your bald-ass robot? Honey, I will power you down. Try it.
Oh, my God.
Try it.
I was
But
surprised.
also, I
didn't know
saw
she
her
had-
thigh muscle. I saw her thigh muscle in the slit of that shirt, and it's like, oh, she's a bodybuilder.
Yes.
Like she is like she may be thin, but she is all
She is
muscle.
real.
Like, she
She's
will literally
the
kick your
quintessential of the
ass.
phrase, "Don't let the light skin fool you."
Ooh!
Like she got hood.
Don't let
like
it
that.
fool you.
You just see when she was
The Englewood jumped out.
That's how you tell. I'm sure Brittany has it in her too. I'm here for Jasmine, even though she can kind of lighten up a little bit on Imani. I think in the next episode she apologizes, but I didn't see the next episode after that though. But
Oh, it hasn't come on yet. I just did the review for this week.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like I'm feeling her because when she was in that car driving her Bentley and Shanique spilled the tea, it was like a switch. Like I was like, oh,
Like,
okay.
oh, she gonna try me?
And when the money came in, oh, no, don't hug me, no. Asha's face cracked when she like was trying to come for her like degree. And it's like, oh yeah, well I can teach you. She was like, oh no, I don't need to teach your 101 acting. I had to pause it. I paused it. I was like, oh, she's with the shits.
And she's like, oh, you think I'm stupid because I'm pretty. You think I can't read you on an intellectual level.
Anyway, I am enjoying this franchise. I'm hoping that, you know, it finds its way in the Bravo Shuffle, because it's getting the Bravo Shuffle right now.
Oh, is it on different nights?
It's on different nights, in different times. But I'm hoping, I think it's staying on Sundays now.
It's been on Sundays for me the whole time.
It was on Friday at one point.
I DVR it and catch it when I can.
Well, yeah. I'm catching it on, like, on demand.
Okay.
But yeah, that's my evaluation. Like, I love all the ladies. I think it's a really good ensemble cast. And ATL, I mean, I hope they, you know, get some happy marriages in there or something.
Or at least happy divorcees.
Right.
The way they browbeat Simone back into her marriage with Big Ugly, who wasted $25,000 on Kids Force. I just didn't see why it was so necessary.
And Curtis Big Ugly, you know,
they both are big and they both are ugly.
Okay. All right. Well, speaking of big and ugly, Kevin Hunter is finally, you know, getting those divorce papers handed to him by Wendy Williams. And all I can say is finally, it has happened. I think it is about due time before Wendy implodes on camera. She is in a sober house because of this. She has relapsed because of this. I'm glad that, you know, she's finally like getting her life by the reins, or at least trying, or someone else is pushing her to do it. Also, I know it's going to be a long uphill battle because all of their businesses are intertwined. He's her manager for like, I don't know how long. They were married for 22 years. And he's like, what, half owner of the company too? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, this is going to be... She needs to just write a check. Give him a blank check, ask him what he wants. And then I'm thinking she can like, in 5 years alone, she'll be fine. Like making her own money 5 years, like I'm sure she'll be fine.
And then she also has an upcoming book deal.
Oh my God, yeah, the book deal. I mean, that's where she can spill all the tea. I mean, maybe that's why she's waiting for it. So we can either talk about Nene's interview and what her narrative is right now. That I'm curious what your thoughts are on that.
Oh well, I can cut all that to the chase. This is about a shitty boo boo season. Shitty what? Shitty hoo? Shitty boo boo. It was shitty boo boo. They gave us nothing for 20 weeks. And now they have to scramble and claw for some drama at the reunion. So Nene is out here. She's not, you know, crusading against Cynthia. She's crusading for her job. Her job.
So her new narrative right now, her shade, is that like, oh, you can bring them all back. Bring Phaedra back. Bring Kim back.
And I saw that tweet you retweeted. That means I have nobody to shoot with.
That too. Or it can be like she's pushing this narrative where it's like someone on the cast is threatening to quit if Phaedra comes back. And we all know who that is.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to work with a known.
Did you accidentally summon me?
Clearly. I don't even know who the fuck you are. Lord, okay, add another one of my 7 wonders. Add another one to the 7 wonders.
I don't know what that was just now. I'm not sure how.
Add it to the 7 wonders. I am a young supreme coming into my own.
I guess to me, and like how I look at it, like I think that's unfair if Candy walks just so I can have Phaedra. Like I think Candy can still work with having Phaedra on set.
Are you insane? If somebody tries to kill you, but you know the knife misses, you still gonna work with their ass?
Look,
to give them a good job. Okay, now I can really line it up and get them between the ribs and stab that lung and heart.
If Portia and Kenya can limbo their big asses,
okay, Portia and Kenya is totally different. Nobody was trying to.
She physically dragged that woman across the floor.
She deserved it, and Kenya realized, you know, I was doing too much. I'll give Kenya that. Kenya was like, you know what, honey, I was doing too much.
Do you want to see a recap of that dragging? Like, she literally dragged her on the floor.
She was putting that thing up in her face.
I get it. I'm just saying, like, if they could come over that physical, like,
I'm
Wendy
sorry.
and Phaedra
I
have
feel
never
like
been
a
physical.
scrap on a reality show that you realize raised both of your
Phaedra,
salaries.
Phaedra,
And then you have somebody saying you and your husband were trying to drug a woman.
that was psychological warfare on her part. I get it.
Okay, so the cast of Growing Up Hip Hop New York is out, and everybody old as fuck. Like, I thought it was kids. These people are grown. Grown and gray-assed. Grown as hell. Grown and need Roth IRAs, the lot of them. You got Ja Fool and his Firefest foolishness. Charlie Baltimore, the forgotten. Irv Gotti, the sued. Rev Run, the irrelevant. Fat Joe, the irrelevant. I don't know what that is or who that is, but ooh, God, that's ugly.
Lil Mama. I've been seeing her a lot lately.
You been to Foot Locker? Or Best Buy?
Actually, I've seen her out and about. She looks
Between shifts?
Well, it must be the night shift, but she looks employed and she looks happy.
Well, good for her. You've seen Out About in Harlem?
No, in Chelsea.
What's she doing in Chelsea?
I don't know. I've seen her twice in a row now when I get off.
And he coming home from work. Either you coming home from work, she might be finishing her shift. Probably a hostess. That's what it is. She finishing her shift, you finishing yours. Flava Flav is going to be on there too after Little Mama. And then there's like 3 people we don't know. I can't believe people are actually watching this shit. I mean, I only tune in for the reviews.
So the first one was what, ATL?
No, the first one was Los Angeles.
Really?
Then ATL.
Oh, the first one was ATL. Wow.
Nope.
Like, there's people watching this, so I'm guessing there's, room for another franchise?
It's because WeTV doesn't really have a lineup, so
Oh,
you
and
know.
it's on WeTV?
I need to pitch some show ideas to them. They grasping at straws.
Oh, man. Well, okay.
Somebody said WeTV isn't even a network.
It's not.
What is it?
You know, it's like one of those, like, cable stations that run out of an empty warehouse.
Soulja Boy still in custody after arrest for alleged pro-baby via Lele and will remain in jail until April 30th.
Good. Lock him up.
They need to put his ass in somebody's morgue. Why
So-
isn't he buried? I'm sick of these corpses being allowed to run around and strut about.
I just hope someone doesn't make this like a black man in the system, because he basically had guns already in his apartment
And ammunition.
which he was arrested on, and also
It's like, no, you're not-
conspiring to like falsify records of doing probation.
Ooh,
Yeah, they got him for that too. So your ass needs to stay in jail. So you seriously.
You need to sit in there and try to think, but you know you're dead, so those synapses ain't firing.
I just know he had this little resurgence like earlier in the year, and I'm just like, why are we like, putting up with this?
I blame The Walking Dead.
And he went on the Breakfast Club and everything.
Him and Tyga both managed to snake their way back into the public eye in 2018.
Yeah.
2019 is getting their asses the fuck up out of here.
I
We ain't heard shit about Tyga, have we?
all that debt. Like, that's what I immediately think of when I think of debt.
Tyga is the queen. Well, I always think of Sheree, but Tyga is the queen of repossession.
Him and
They
Sheree.
have snatched more cars from his ass.
Between him and Sheree.
I will say this, Sheree hasn't been put out in many a moon. And she used to get put out like every season. Sheree was getting put out.
Yeah, she was a nomad for a minute.
Ah! Oh my God. Patti LaBelle releasing a frozen Chinese food line.
I was going to ask her about that, but I thought you wouldn't care.
We're talking about food and Patti LaBelle. All fucks on deck.
Okay.
I
So
had
think-
that pie. It
so
was good.
I
It was
love me
good.
some Asian food, but I don't want it from Patty. That's all.
You don't think she knows how to
I
cook
know
a
how
good egg noodle?
I know she can cook a mean like potato salad or some mac and cheese or some like, a sweet potato pie, pecan pie, pecan, from certain places. But anyway, I don't want her cooking some egg fouillon or some fried rice. I don't trust it.
You
Some
want to go on and-
jambalaya, but not some shrimp fried rice. That's all.
I think she could do a shrimp fried rice.
I think it's gonna be some whack PF Chang's Panda Express bullshit that they slap in her face on.
I can see it.
Like, if I want some good Asian, I'll get the PF Chang's
Wait,
out
hold
the
on.
frozen.
Oh, okay.
And I'm in New York.
We're really spoiled when it comes to good Asian food.
I live next door to a Thai restaurant. Next door. With between three Asian.
How are they, by the way?
It's okay, but like
It's
with Thai
uptown
food,
Asian.
maybe. Like all I got was a shrimp fried rice, and I was like, this is overcharged. Like it was some big shrimp. It was like real Thai, so they take cash
okay.
only. You should try it.
I'll give him a whirl. You're like, I didn't like it. You might have a fuck, though. Lori Loughlin is going to jail.
Period.
Period!
That's
They
karma.
should have taken that plea. And I mean, honestly, the government is not playing.
But they kind of took it a bit further than Felicity, and I think she was
A
kind of
good, like $485,000 further.
They did something like that.
They
was
spent
even
so much more money.
Oh,
and then
okay.
they didn't take the plea because the government was like, you did this, we have evidence, like, we're not fucking with you. If they're going to make them spend the money, they're going to jail for like 20 years.
And they could have got 0 to 2.
And they were probably going to, they probably realized we're going to serve
like
something.
Felicity Huffman, 5 months, they're going to put her in some type of jail spa. And she's going to like...
It ain't a spa. It's still jail.
Oh, it's going to be spa compared to real prison.
True.
She's going to be in rich people's prison.
Yeah, I guess
in
if you had to go to...
solitary confinement. 4 months. I think she'll be fine.
I could see
And
them
then-
giving her like 2.
Then that was a brilliant...
And then like another year or like maybe another couple months of home confinement. But it's like, you can't give home confinement to a fucking celebrity. Like, she lives in Beverly Hills. Her home is a resort. Oh my God, I can't leave my house. Oh, like
Right.
ban her from the pool at least. No hot tub privileges for you. No TV.
She gave a brilliant apology. And
Her lawyers wrote a brilliant
Oh,
apology.
well, of course. Well, you would think with this crime that she did, she would want to do something about herself. Instead of paying people to do something for her.
I'm sorry. I read that. I was like, what lawyer wrote this?
But yeah, like I think maybe like in 2020, 2021, she'll be back acting. Like when she goes back into it, like they're gonna like maybe she's gonna charge less or whatever.
Well, she'll
Like
be
maybe
worth
do
less.
roles for free, yeah.
I don't think she's gonna do shit
But
for free.
what's gonna
but-
be interesting is she had 2 movies in the works. One is canned, I think you already mentioned it, and then the other one is with Ava DuVernay's. Wait, is that her?
And that's coming out. Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely coming out.
Ava don't play. Ava don't play.
Yeah. So, and that one's I think really like anticipated. And she's playing a villain in it anyway.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Because
she
Felicity
might.
knows how to play a racist white woman. She may not be a problematic white woman, but she knows how
Well,
to...
she is now.
Well, she is now. Yeah. But, yeah, I know. Too bad. Like, art came to life in that one. But, yeah, she knows how... Like, did you see her on American Crime? I wanted to yank her ass through that damn TV. She was so, like... She was a problematic white woman. She played it to a T.
Now we know why. Oh, we've got to check out Media Takeout.
Oh, yeah.
Confirmed. Cardi B is preggers again.
According to Media Takeout, so please take that with a salt of grain. I meant to say it like that, obviously, if you've been watching the channel.
Mariah Lynn said it like that on Love and Hip Hop New York, the worst of the series.
With Atlanta following closely.
T.I. accused of cheating again. How is that news? Like, this is a thruple-ass, open-ass, do-what-you-want-ass marriage. T.I.'s been cheating on her from before they got married, while they've been married, while they played at a divorce to try to get the ratings for their sorry little show up. So I film at a fucking 11. It's like me being shady or eating. We know that shit's gonna happen.
Two things. T.I., I mean, of course they're in an open marriage. Of course, I always thought they were in an open marriage. They still love each other, of course, but they're in an open marriage. Second of all, I don't care for T.I. I don't like him.
Is it because he's a piece of shit? Or is it because he's a piece of shit that hits your knee?
He's a piece of shit that hits my knee, and a bum nigga that found a thesaurus in his jail cell who puts this false narrative that he's an intellectual. Now check that. Anyway. That's all.
Oh my God.
I'm not even
A thorough read.
Because, you know, he always try to provide, like, oh, he's like this intellectual, trying to use words he know he don't
Them
use.
GED ass intellectuals like Beyonce.
We can't mention, oh my God. Anyway.
If we're going to talk about uneducated,
I was
that's
about to walk off. Don't make me walk off. It's a few days before LA. Let's keep it cute. Keep it cute. What else foolishness is media fake out talking about? Y'all some bum asses over there. Lazy, too.
Love and Hip Hop Hollywood's Brandy and Max welcome a baby girl. They ain't on the show. We don't give a fuck about them, his missing link ass teeth, or the children.
I don't
You
even
coulda
remember
kept
who
that.
they are.
Mm-hmm. Ugly. That's who they were. They were ugly.
Ugly. She was a Chihuahua, and he was like some type of like toothless.
Well, it's just his teeth were like
indigent.
Indigent teeth.
With those Mortal Kombat Baraka teeth. Ugh.
Baraka. Mariah Carey to receive Icon Award at the Billboards.
I'm giving that to Billboard News. I'm not giving that to Media Takeout because that's true. That's a fact. That's all. That's misplaced. Someone isn't doing their job over there because that's a fact on their website.
You're like, how'd some truth slip in? I definitely think Mariah deserves an Icon Award. And she deserves an award for her shade through the years. I mean, she gave us I Don't Know Her.
Yeah.
Whitney gave us Think About Her. What do I think about her? I don't think about her.
Yeah.
I mean, that type of back and forth really deserves acknowledgement in the industry.
Yeah. And before them, there was Aretha and Patti LaBelle.
Oh, yeah, and that was good shade.
Gowns. Beautiful gowns.
Great gowns.
At the age of like 70, throwing that type of shade to Taylor Swift. Anyway, Mariah, I'm happy. Today is actually the anniversary of emancipation of Mimi. It's 14 years old. Biggest comeback in history. God, I feel old.
Yeah, that hit me too.
Any other false news on Media Takeout?
Do you watch Little Women?
I don't.
You
I think
are
I'm
missing out.
I don't watch Game of Thrones either, which is like debuting Sunday. I know you can't wait. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who that cold man is who looks like a frozen drag queen. I don't know. Like, he looks like
He
Sasha
just
Velour.
called the... Oh!
No idea. Don't know.
Oh, my God. You thought he rapped or whatever.
Any news about Trina? I'm kidding.
We just gonna end it right there. Just right there. I mean, I don't know how to follow that.
Okay, well, that was our pop roast. It was a very interesting one. I can't wait to see it along with you all. Our next episode will be in LA.
I can't believe it.
Can't wait.
Thank you all so much for
thank
your
you again.
generous contributions to get us there. My ticket was like 12 something, the hotel was 13 something, and his ticket was 4 something. So that's where the $3,000 went, in case you're wondering.
Right, no scamming here.
No scamming here. We told you it was a vacation, and Well, you'll see us soon in Los Angeles.
Oh, you beat me to it. Okay. Cut this off.
So, as my mugs say, tell a kin, tell a friend, tell that heifer you hate to head over to the Biffa Emporium for a cute collection of hoodies and mugs. Link below.